Join us as we observe February as Black History Month. In association with the Library of Congress, we'd like to share an interview with a Buffalo soldier who served during World War II.
This is Jerry Donahue, a volunteer with the World War II Korean War Roundtable based in Akron, Ohio. Today, Friday, October 27, 2006, I am privileged to interview Mr. William Perry in his home in Shaker Heights, Ohio. Mr. Perry was born on August 12, 1924 in Cleveland, Ohio. During World War II, he enlisted, serving from November 27, 1942 until December 4, 1945. A Buffalo soldier with the 92nd Infantry Division, he achieved the rank of sergeant and fought in Italy and received the Bronze Star as well as the Combat Infantry Badge.
I'm a veteran of the 370th Infantry Regiment of the 92nd Infantry Division. We participated in the Italian campaign in World War II. We chained basically at Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Although the regiment was initially based at Camp Breckenridge in Kentucky, the 92nd was the 2nd Negro Division activated in World War II. Actually, there were three, the 92nd, the 93rd, and the 2nd Cavalry Division. But cavalry was being pretty much obsoleted out of the Army by then, where they found no use for horse cavalry. So we went back to, and he said the one thing, they had selected one regiment, one combat team, the 370th, that was mine, that we would be the first one to go. And the theory, as I understand it, was we would be tested. If we passed, they'd let the rest of the division fight. It is a picture. It is a pleasant place to go. Now it was,
Yeah.
It was then. The people, I think most of us, we found that the people of Italy friendlier.
Mm-hmm.
I felt, quite frankly, I felt safer in Italy than I did in Alabama. Mm-hmm. And initially one of the biggest places we had, a place called Saraveza. They got, all of a sudden we heard somebody, you string up the mountain, there's somebody say, "Kameraden, Kameraden." And everybody began to pull their boat and make sure they had one in the chamber. Mm-hmm. We had walked past a German machine gun nest. And what happened, they had some Czechoslovakian soldiers, and they chained them to the gun. Mm-hmm. We had walked, we heard somebody say, "Kameraden, Kameraden." And we found we had walked past a machine gun nest. And there was two Czechoslovakian soldiers who they chained to the gun. Mm-hmm. So we captured them, and I had to take them back. Me and somebody else, I don't know what it was. We take them back to battalion and turn them in, see what they get from them. So I took them back, and that was, day had begun to break by then. So when they got them back down to the battalion, it was light, so he couldn't get back right away. Because by then the fighting had broke out on top of the hill. And the fighting went on for a couple of days. In fact, till we pretty much ran out of ammunition. And they had to withdraw things. But it was a deadly fight. And one of our guys, Jake McGinnis, he's mentioned in the book here, he was a machine gunner. He was illiterate. But Jake could shoot that machine gun. He chewed tobacco, and he was a singer, gospel singer. And he could shoot he won the Silver Star there. First they wanted to put him up for a high thing, the Distinguished Service Cross, or even the Medal of Honor. But Alman and MacArthur, they didn't go for that. Alman finally settled on a Silver Star. Because even if you had a offense and you were successful in it, he didn't feel like you didn't deserve nothing.
Uh-huh.
That was his attitude. If you did, you got to be successful. You did heck with it. Mm-hmm. So Jake finally got the Silver Star, and some other guys got a couple of Bronze Stars or something.
Did McGinnis survive?
Yeah, he survived all the way through.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he was a good little guy, a little short, stumpy guy. Mm-hmm. And he could shoot that machine gun. He liked to shoot it.
Thank you very much for all the time you spent today sharing your wartime memories very candidly. And they were very interesting stories. And I also thank you for everything you did in service to our country all those years ago.
And thank you for listening to Fort Riley, the podcast.